Hello, my name is Christopher Leon, and I'm going to discuss the 1RM assessment for the bench press and the squat. The 1RM assessment is defined as the greatest resistance that can be moved through a full range of motion in a controlled manner. Before attempting your 1RM, you should do a general warm-up of an aerobic exercise lasting 5 to 10 minutes long. Afterwards, you should then do a specific warm-up with either the bench or the squat bar. It should be lightweight with several reps. When selecting your initial weight, it should be 50 to 70% of the individual's perceived capacity. When increasing weight, you should increase in increments of 2.5 to 20 kilograms. Between trials, you should take 3 to 5 minutes of rest time. The assessment should be done within 4 sets. Now I'm going to pass it over to Jessica, who's going to discuss the strength to weight ratio and how to determine the 1RM.
To determine the 1RM, the final weight that was lifted successfully would be recorded as the absolute 1RM. Strength to weight ratio is a good measure of overall body efficiency and is crucial for any type of body weight exercises. It is determined by dividing the weight pushed or lifted in pounds by body weight in pounds. Now I'm going to pass you over to Celia, who will explain the difference between maximal and submaximal tests.
A maximal test is when a person lifts a maximal weight load for only one rep. A submaximal test is when a person lifts a heavy near maximal weight load for a relatively short period of time, for example, 5 reps, but it could be no more than 10 reps. When dealing with adolescents, older adults, and people with a lower skill level, the risks of performing a 1RM are too high. In this case, a submaximal test or rep to fatigue test would be more beneficial. Using a formula, you could use a submaximal test to predict the subject's 1RM weight load. Now I'm going to pass it over to Andrea to demonstrate the push-up test.
Hello, my name is Andrea Wildrum, and I will be explaining the push-up assessment. The goal is to perform as many push-ups without rest. Hands should be under the shoulder, pointing forward, the back straight, and head up. Exhale when pushing off the floor, elbows fully extended on the top position. Stop the test when the proper form is not maintained within 2 repetitions. For the modified push-ups, use the knees as a pivotal point. For the assessment, the maximum number of push-ups the individual performs is the score. Now I'll pass it over to Pedro, who will explain the equations for the assessment.
Hello, my name is Pedro Travis, and I will be discussing the equation used to calculate the predicted 1RM. The equation is weight lifted divided by 1.0278 minus 0.0278 times the number of reps performed. For example, if the weight lifted is 120 pounds for 3 reps, then divide 120 by 1.0278 minus 0.0278 times 3, which would equal 127 pounds.